businesses are looking to enhance their existing accounting software with an add-on such as Ostendo, it's generally around the inventory and inventory management area. Now, as we know, most accounting packages at the advanced level have a basic inventory module. However, they'll rarely give you suggestions on where to order up to. For example, with order maximums, they may have an order minimum, but when you hit that minimum, how many do you order? Do you order 1 pack, 2 pack, 3 packs, or a whole pallet? They don't look at sales history. For example, you might have a seasonal stock range. Ostendo will look back 12 months and see how that item performed in that period of time and only order up to that level, whereas in summer, it may increase by volume by 50% and it will account for that as well. So I thought today we'd have a look at the inventory replenishment module in Ostendo. I'll show you how you can do a full inventory replenishment in under a minute. We'll just pick a certain category today just to expedite the process, and I'll show you how simple the process can be. Now, when we first go into inventory replenishment, you are set with some features that you can extend on the order. For example, we can exclude sales and job demand, we can look at lead time, we can order for a specific site. Now, all of these can be held in the system settings, so you don't have to set them every time in Ostendo, and generally once they're set, you would leave them as is. We can look at forecast style in sales or inventory. So for example, sales is essentially what a retailer would sell, whereas inventory would look at, if you're a manufacturer, what parts you use as opposed to what finished products you also sell. We can forecast to enter in monthly, historical data, or daily. And we can also do certain ranges of item codes from or also category to category, ABC classifications, or of course from a specific supplier. So I thought today we'd just pick a category such as fasteners that has a few items in it and run the routine. Now, Ostendo at the moment is making a suggested order, looking at your minimums, your maximums, your sources, either in demand or purchase orders coming into the system. And it gives us a window here with replenishment results and suggested orders. So you'll see the suggested orders down in this column here. Now we can also dive into these and have a look why it is suggested. So we have a full projected requirements table here, but we also have simple information such as what's on hand and also what the order level is. So as we can see here, the order level is 2000, so it will trigger an order when you get to 2000. The reorder quantity is 100, and all in order multiples of 50. So we can see why the system has suggested to order 2000 to get us back up to our reorder level, since the stock on hand is 0. So if we go back to the list here, we'll just select all of those and accept the replenishment results. So right now Ostendo is pushing this through to required orders, and that way your purchasing officer can come into required orders and just generate the orders required. Now, we can order up to a required date, for example, or we can also display requirements for purchase orders, assembly orders, and also transfer orders. We can select a single supplier, or most importantly, in an advanced inventory system, we can select the order for a specific site. So if your business has multiple sites, we can order for one site at a time if we like. So here's the purchase orders that Ostendo is suggesting. We can combine these into a single order by supplier, which is generally what you do in a retail or wholesale situation, or we can separate the orders out for each demand source. So what that would mean is, if the demand was created from a sales order and you had multiple sales orders, we could do a purchase order linked to one specific sales order for each purchase order. So let's select all of those, and we're just going to click create required orders. So what this will do is actually create the actual purchase orders for these items. So the system's going through and looking at who the preferred supplier is, or the actual vendor that we've selected, and it will go through and create the purchase orders and the purchase order lines for those particular items. And yes, we wish to display the orders on the screen right now. So this brings up our purchase order window, and we can see here we have 2 orders in the system, Hardware Company and Whitecliffs. If we go into these, you see there's multiple lines in here with all the inventory items on them. We'll go into the Whitecliffs order, and you'll see there's all the fastenings that come from Whitecliffs. And now we can email or print them off to our supplier and wait for them to be received. If you'd like to know anything more about the Ostendo operational system, please fill out a contact form on our website and we'll get back to you shortly.